So in this video, I have found out about bone smashing not that long ago. If you ever see this trend, do not do this. This is very dangerous. That's why I'm gonna say at the start. Do not do this. This is very dangerous. This is self-harm, and you should never do that. Okay. Bone smashing is a Okay, let's read this. Bone smashing is a viral social media trend claiming to reshape facial bones and increase bone density. That's more like making me bruises and a concussion. And anyway, proponent proponents. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Believe fracturing or stressing bones can lead to more defined or chiseled appearance. This article examines the trans claims. Wait, okay. So, bone smashing is bone smashing real? The science and dangers. Bone smashing is a viral social media trend. Really with that. What is bone smashing? Bone smashing involves applying blunt force to facial bones, often using knuckles, messages, balls, or hammers. Proponents aim for desired aesthetic. Yeah, sorry if I said that wrong. My voice, my tongue, such as more prominent jawline or higher cheekbones. This unverified practice emerged as a social media phenomenon. I can't speak, but I will still do this video because this is very serious, not a medically recognized procedure. There are jokes and punching tutorials have accumulated hundreds of thousands of views on TikTok. If you ever see these things, just go straight past everybody, but this is dangerous. Okay, I'm warning. Don't give anyone views to. Don't go to the people who started this. Don't go to the tutorial. Don't give anyone views or go on the videos. I'm just looking at people who are addressing the situation in articles. Understanding bone remodeling. Bones are dynamic living tissues that continuously change throughout a person's life through upper bone remodeling. This process involves the removal of old or damaged bone, known as a restoration, and the subsequent deposition of new bone material to primary cells facilitating this osteoclast, which break down bone, and osteoblast, which build new bone. Oh, so this is like bone remodeling is guided by mechanical coding, a principle described by Wolff's law. This law states that bone adapts its structure to the stress placed upon it, meaning increased biological
Do you know about looks maxing? Have you heard the term?
I can't say I have.
You haven't heard the term?
Maybe I'm just like uncultured. I don't know.
Honestly, Brenda, I appreciate that about you because it means you're not like stuck on TikTok all day. I actually have heard of looks maxing. I had a very good idea of what it was, but I did go and actually look up the definition. I was like, okay, I was right. I knew what this was.
Yeah. I feel like my TikTok though is very repetitive. Like a lot of it's ads. Like a lot of it is stuff that I'm like, "Ooh, I like this," and I looked it up and now I just keep seeing it.
Right,
and I'm just like, how do I expand my TikTok page? Like I don't know.
You know, you have to like
And not do any of this. Is avoiding not do any of the things that are that the trend supports self-harm.
not look at the stuff that you
Yeah.
like and start liking other
That's so
stuff, or like
true.
search for stuff that's different and then like and comment, and then it'll swap the algorithm. I mean, that's how doom
Noted.
scrolling happens, you know,
It's true.
right? Because you look at stuff you hate, and then the algorithm's like, oh, this dude loves like bad news. Let's try
Yeah.
and tell him all about the bad news. Okay. So looks maxing, for those who don't know what looks maxing is, it is basically what you probably think. It's a term describing the efforts to enhance the male appearance through lifestyle.
If you don't want so let's first read the title and the description. Look smashing trend. Dangerous look smashing trend. Disturbing trend called look smashing is circulating online, doing you check your face by repeatedly hitting it. Do not do this. Okay, everyone. Do never do this. This is extremely dangerous. In this episode of Nip's Hawkeye explain why this is medically dangerous and or what actually happens to bone and soft tissue, the difference between real surgical training and the internet myths, why chasing extreme trends can cause permanent damage. Yes. So these are credits shut these people for addressing the situation, taking it seriously.
Stylistic or drastic physical modifications. And so this is a segment on looks maxing by facial bone smashing. Yes, bone smashing, and this is probably what you think. So on TikTok, there is now this trend of content creators known as looks maxers who review topics about facial harmony, bone structure,
Please not do this, yes.
masculinity, and these guys really don't have any idea what they're talking about, a lot of them. It's not like it's a plastic surgeon talking about looks maxing or some aesthetic guru. I mean, these are guys who probably look good genetically, and they're like, hey, I'm gonna talk about looks maxing. So one alarming topic that has been thrown around for a little while now, but I mean, these are guys who probably look
They did do this. They got plastic face surgery. I'm gonna be honest.
good genetically, and they're like, hey, I'm gonna talk about looks maxing. So one alarming topic that has been thrown around for a little while now, but it's got a little bit more traction because there was a news article about it just recently, is bone smashing. Now, Brenda, have you heard of
No.
bone smashing?
This sounds terrifying.
I had not heard
Yeah, it is. This does sound terrifying, and it is.
either until just a week or two ago. And it's one of those things where I'm like,
This cannot be legit.
Is this
There's
real?
no way people are doing this.
I think they are. I think they are. I kind of feel like a lot of things on social media these days are fake. It's like the flat earth people, right?
Yeah.
You know, we talk about flat earth, and I was like, oh, I used to be part of a flat earth group.
So everyone, you already know this by now because of how far this video is going. And we have not read any names yet. This is a real serious video I'm doing. Articles in this video. This will not be a gaming video. This will not be a nice little announcement about someone coming back on YouTube or any of that. This won't be like some normal post. There's something serious I'm making.
obviously I don't believe the Earth is flat. It was a joke, right?
The only like beauty thing that I've fallen for is like the gua sha, which like I know it's like a stone and you like do it on like your face for like
Oh, you're
lifting.
talking about like jade rollers or something?
Yeah, but now they have a gua sha.
Oh, it's new jade
Yes,
rollers.
the rollers like those are good for like probably like depuffing or whatever. But
we did a segment about the jade rollers years ago.
Yeah.
It was what you'd expect. I mean,
Yeah.
they are what they are. They help a little bit. Okay.
People hurting themselves. Don't do this, everybody. Again, I have to keep saying this because I am not promoting this at all. I would never promote this type of thing. I only am trying to get this out to the internet so maybe people can, and not give anyone you who's done this, let's be honest. But if you watch the articles, and if you listen to articles, if you at these pages, because you see what happens, these type of videos.
So bone smashing,
Oh,
and there's actually, I did actually find, you've heard of Clavicular, right? The influencer.
maybe I'm so bad with names.
Okay.
If I saw, maybe.
I don't know Clavicular. I've heard his name, and then my daughter knows who he is, so she's always asking me about Clavicular. Like, what do you think about Claviculars getting mogged at the frat party? I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I found
Can't say I know.
I found a video. All right, so it should be
Okay.
the only video. Roll this video.
And my mom used to take these away when I was growing up because I was always bone smashing with a hammer. You know?
Yeah.
She had to hide them.
Bone smashing's the way of life.
Dude, yeah, they literally had to hide the hammers. So
I got a few friends who do it all the time. They just bang on the face.
you do it or what?
No, I'm not a big bone. Bone smash myself, but my friend Adam Thomas, he like loves that shit. He lives for it.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah.
All right, so according to TikTok, if you don't have a chiseled jaw, you just have to smack yourself in the face with a hammer, and like
That is
you're
awful.
all like you're all set.
Oh my goodness.
So bone smashing aims to alter the facial bone structure by inducing hypertrophy through repeated trauma, typically done.
I still
with,
hear the sound of it.
Yeah, dunk, dunk,
The
dunk,
nut-
dunk,
oh
dunk.
gosh, I hate it.
Yeah, commonly using a hammer, as was seen in that video of those obviously Oxford scholars who were teaching us.
Let's be honest. Self-harm is like this type of things. This type of stuff is idiotic. You should never do this in your entire life.
About bone smashing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had that question too, Jenna. Brenna. I have a nurse named Jenna. Sorry, I didn't just
No
remember her own
worries.
name. Brenna, I had the question of like, is this legit? Are people
Right.
really talking about this? Well, bone smashing actually has 300,000 monthly
Oh.
searches.
Monthly.
And the videos about it have millions and millions of views. So now, does that mean that it's a huge thing? No, but it does mean that people are like posting about it and people are looking about it or
We
looking
got some
for
comments.
it. We already got bone smashing comments.
Yeah.
Oh, bring them on.
You know, inflammation does not equal bone growth. Please stay in school, kids. Also, your wife said that y'all need to get me connected to Danica on TikTok for TikTok lessons.
Oh, right. That's my daughter, Danica.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. That's fine. Yeah, whoever
Yeah.
said that about inflammation is spot on. Who is that? Who said that?
I want to. Crew. I'm so sorry. I'm probably mispronouncing. Crew on Danette.
I don't know who that is, but they're absolutely right. That is something I'm going to talk about, so good job to them. Okay,
Yeah.
so the theory of this is based on an actual law of medicine called Wolff's Law.
Oh my gosh.
So Wolff's Law is the law that states that bone will remodel in response to mechanical loading and cause hypertrophy, okay? So this is very similar to either what happens to your bones with weightlifting. When there's that constant tension on them, you will get bone hypertrophy, or orthodontics or orthognathics, where you're either adjusting your teeth or your jaw bones by putting tension on them. So these bone smashers are trying to use Wolff's Law to say that, oh, if I smack myself in the face with a hammer, that suddenly I'm going to get a jaw like an anvil. Unfortunately, that doesn't play out because trauma does not equal the hypertrophy stimulus that you get from a more mechanical load type stress. Blunt force trauma causes micro fractures in the bone, hematoma, inflammation, like that one person talked about, which is they'll get inflammation, they'll get swelling, and they're like smacking themselves with a hammer.
Bruising for sure.
And bruising, and then what happens is like where like swells, you're like, look, my bone's growing. It's growing so fast. I keep hitting myself, and the bone keeps getting bigger.
No.
So what happens when you smack yourself, and you get these little micro fractures, the inflammation, your bone goes into repair mode, not hypertrophy. So instead of like getting a stronger jawline, you could get a crooked one.
Yeah.
Because the repair mode is chaotic. It's not kind of controlled like the Wolff's Law is when you're doing it with weightlifting or orthodontics or orthognathics. And not only that, I mean, there's real risk with this. I mean, you could get serious fractures that would require you to have surgery. I don't do as much craniofacial surgery as I used to, but there was a time in my career when I did craniofacial trauma. So if someone broke their jaw, broke their nose, broke their zygoma, broke their orbital rim, I would go in and fix those. I kind of got out of it because I didn't love the cases. And
I want to see some like before and after results of this.
No, there's not any.
Exactly.
I mean, the only befores and afters you'll see is like when they smack themselves with a hammer and suddenly
Who started this?
I don't know.
I just want to have a few words.
I don't know, man. This is like the downside of social media. It's like, some of the dumbest things you've ever heard of will take off.
Yes.
And it's just, they just keep going. Like, this has been around now for a couple years.
Yeah.
That people have been talking about this. And it's like, why do I have to tell someone that smacking themselves in the face
with
with
a
a hammer is a bad idea? Like, are we that dumb as a society now that you think that if I smack myself in the face
this is a great idea.
with a hammer, that it's going to be good? Good for me.
Right.
Like, I just don't get it.
DIY.
I mean, aside from fractures, you can get injury to nerves. You have lots of facial nerves that can get injured. You can get vision complications if you jack up the muscles. You can get deformities because, again, the healing phase is more chaotic than the controlled version with Wolff's Law. So, I mean, although it's true that stress to the bone can cause hypertrophy, this does not correlate with smacking yourself with a hammer.
Right.
There's not really anything I've seen that you can do at home to cause hypertrophy to your bone outside of things like working out, right? If you hit the gym, like you'll get bone hypertrophy.
The gym?
But yeah, bench press, yeah. It's been a while since I've done that at the gym. So yeah, I mean, for trying to improve your jawline or your cheekbones with Wolf's Law, I just don't see a way that's going to happen. And if you smack yourself in the face with a hammer, I mean, you could really hurt yourself. I mean, how do you explain that? If you go to the ER and you have like a broken jaw and like, what happened? Like, oh, I smacked myself in the face with a hammer.
Right.
I mean, I'd be like, you need to be like in a rubber room. I mean, that's just not like what normal people do, right?
It's like child-proof scissors, child-proof a hammer at this point.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just unbelievable.
These people are teenagers. A 5-year-old wouldn't even do that. At least a 5-year-old I've seen. No one would do that. Certainly wouldn't. No problem.
So,
Cindy said we're living out of movie Idiocracy in real life.
oh, dude, Idiocracy is coming true.
Yeah.
People didn't think that was a documentary, but
Yeah.
it is.
Here we are.
It totally is.